So when you're looking at the inside of a boat, make sure everything looks nice. The carpeting is all in good condition. Look at the speakers. Look at your upholstery. Make sure that it's nice and soft. It doesn't feel hard or like it's gonna tear or crack. There's a lot of different products you should be using on this, and I'll go over a few of the ones that I use, but make sure it's nice and soft, okay? Or else you're gonna be looking about a $4,000 bill to replace all the upholstery in your boat. You can replace little areas, which will be cheaper, but if you're looking at a used boat and you're gonna be spending some money, make sure that that's in nice condition. I'll show you a few areas that on my boat, like right here, there was a little bit of damage, so I took that into consideration. Up here in the front, this is due to just the upholstery kind of getting old, so it starts to crack a little bit. You'll get little nicks here and there, okay? That's pretty common with an older boat. This boat right here is about 15 years old, so, but it should be, for the most part, in pretty good condition. And it should be white if it's supposed to be white, and whatever color it's supposed to be, that's the color it should be. Let's move back here. You should definitely look at all the compartments that you have. So if you have these, look at all the screws on the inside. Look at all the hinges. Make sure nothing's super rusted. Open up every compartment. Make sure it works the way it should be working. Come up to the driver's seat. You want to turn the steering wheel. It should be able to turn freely with one finger, okay? As long as nobody's holding the rudder. Look at your instrument panel here. If you look here, some of the most important ones are your oil pressure. You want to make sure that that is good, because that means your engine's getting the proper amount of oil put through it to keep it nice and lubricated. Engine temperature is very important. You need to make sure this engine runs at the exact temperature it's supposed to. Your voltage should work for the battery and your alternator, and then your fuel, it's important too. Your miles per hour you won't know until you get in the water and run your boat. Your RPM should work as well. You should make sure that all your switches and stuff work. Your pump is a device that sucks the water out of the bottom of the boat, because water gets in the boat naturally, and it spits it out of the boat so that your boat stays nice and dry. Make sure that that works. Your blower feeds air into the engine compartment so that your engine will run. If you do not have a working blower and you run your boat under 20 miles an hour or so, you could have a possible issue with your engine compartment blowing up, okay, from gas fumes. So you want to make sure the blower works properly. And then check everything else here. Have the person who's selling the boat start the boat up, okay, and make sure it runs properly. If he starts the boat up without connecting any type of water source to the engine, do not buy that boat, okay? That guy obviously does not know what he's doing. He should connect it, the water should run through it, he should start it up. You want to check to make sure it runs good at all the RPMs. I wouldn't put it up past 4,000, and to do that, you don't want to just grab the throttle here and then push it forward, okay? Because that's going to activate the drive shaft, and it's going to turn the propeller and possibly burn up that bearing, okay? He should know better to use the release switch on your throttle. This right here, mine's right here, sometimes they're here and other places, but if you pull this lever out and then you push the throttle forward, okay, it makes it to where it doesn't turn the drive shaft, but the RPMs of the engine go up. You want to make sure that it runs smoothly under all RPMs, okay? The way this works, this one right here has a lever underneath that you pull up, and it frees it from going back and forth. If you don't, you won't be able to turn this. So make sure that this is smooth as well.